Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Oh, no, uh-oh. It's just doing general maintenance on the truck. This type of maintenance involves replacing vacuum lines. After about 30 years, this stuff starts to deteriorate and starts to cause some engine problems. I already replaced a piece of vacuum line that went to my air pump. I already noticed a bit of an improvement with how it runs. This is the new piece here. And then I've been doing a test with this stuff here that I use for airline, and it seems to be holding up well to this use here. This isn't really doing anything down here. I just have it hooked up anyways, but that seems to be holding up to the temperatures under here. It's not melted or anything. So I'm gonna start trimming some of these lines and kind of clean things up. Obviously, these bigger hoses, I'm gonna have to get new stuff for that and reroute it, clean it up a bit. I'm not too worried about this one here. I'm just these little lines here. The hose that was originally here would just slide over that and move wherever it wanted to, so I just replaced that, and that's already made a huge improvement. But I want to look for any other smaller lines and replace them and get that taken care of with. But what I would really like to do is just fucking trim those lines and make it all nice and neat. You know? You know what I'm saying? I've noticed on my AC condenser right down here, it's a little bit grimier than it should be. And I think either on that hose it got a leak, or on the condenser it got a leak. I don't really see anything where that condenser would leak. I think it's this where this line meets. It needs to be tightened up or just resealed. So I think I'm gonna have a shop take a look at that for me and get this AC fixed, have a new belt put on, and that way we'll have working AC. Yep. Now I still have yet to figure out what this thing is, because I want to replace it. Get that out of there. Get a brand new one put in. Got my air horn from the Explorer put in. And the horn that came with the Explorer that's slightly modded is back on. And I just used some transmission fluid, transmission cooler hose, and just hook it up that way, and it seems to flow pretty good with that. It stays nice and tight. So here, I'm gonna tighten up some belts and see how she goes. And I'll also go ahead and show you the new awesomeness I got for this thing. Oh yeah, I got a steering stabilizer. Pulled it off I want to say it was a 90s Bronco. Has the same front suspension, same independent axle suspension, and all that good stuff. Just bolts to the frame on one side and then bolts into your drag link, and this mounts just before where the second drag link bolts into. Yeah, I seem to about got it just right. And of course the rubber bushings that came with it were all shot to shit, so I used some polyurethane bushings that I had left over from another kit. And basically what this is like a it's like a shock absorber for your steering system, and if you go over bumps or something, it'll keep it from steering itself, and it'll give you a little bit more handling when you're, you know, driving crazy, especially if you're off-road. But yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Hey, it's a diesel. Now it's starting to sound like a Duramax diesel or something, or a Cummins. It's all fucked up.